Hey Kong fam, so here's our next little project. This is Sparkle Comics number 5, 10 cent, United Features. Has Nancy, Sluggo. This is from 1949. And yeah, not a lot we're actually going to do with it. There's not a lot wrong with this. This book has a lot of gloss. It's really flat, not a lot of wrinkles. And but I've not shown a United Features comic on the channel before. And United Features is one of the oldest comic companies we have in the industry. They actually began in 1919. They still put out comics, and not comic books, but comics through newspapers till today. They did comic books from 1936 to 1954. During the 40s and 50s, Lev Gleason, whom was a publisher himself, was an editor at United Features. United Features had 3 books that had over 100 issues published: Tip Top Comics, Sparkle Comics, and Comics on Parade. And in 1954, when they stopped publishing comic books, that was taken over by St. John's Publishing, which I think we've shown 1 or 2 books from St. John's on here. And then some of the other characters were sold off to Dale in 1959. So yeah, really great. Just a small window in which they did comic books, 1936 to 1954. And yeah, really happy to have this on here. So looking over it, do have a little bit of some bendage here, a little bit of cleaning. That top staple looks pretty tarnished, not rusted though. Now, the reason why I think this book is so flat, we got a tear here, and we also have a piece missing. But whenever I got the book, I noticed hidden in the bag, so the book was facing this way, but in the back there was this little piece, and that little piece goes right there. So we'll actually put that back whenever we fix this tear here. And that tear may or may not have been actually done by me, but we can fix things like that. We're not going to worry about this piece missing here. I'm not going to worry about leaf casting this, but you can tell this book was pressed pretty flat against a lot of other books. There's some staple imprint from another book that was on top of it, and then this edge is dirty where we notice the rest is pretty clean. So it is apparently living between another stack of books. The biggest problem with this book, besides the few tears and stuff, is all the browning on the inside. And it's got amazing gloss and colors and such, but this browning is kind of weird. You can tell where some oxidation has gotten to this. I'm not sure if that's going to actually come out. Again, we're probably not going to really try, but it's just kind of weird how the inside of this cover has this browning. And I would think it's browning because you see this is white, this is brown, this is white, but then this is brown. So I don't know, just something weird with the way this book was published and the paper they used. We see the same browning on the back. Now the pages, we're not going to worry about those. There's a little bit of tanning and such. It of course reduces as we get towards the middle, but we're not going to worry about that. Little Abner happened to be United Features' very first original character that they created. So it only seemed right. There's quite a bit of little Abner in here. Yeah, but overall really great. Captain and the Kid. And then of course Nancy. Love these old books. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I noticed here, for only $1, you can get this heavy, massive, simulated diamond ring. So I don't know what they were simulating diamonds out of in 1949, but yeah, just send some money in, wear the ring for 10 days. If not pleased, return to get your money back. By Harem Company, the House of Rings. So, all right. That is it. We will start deconstructing this book and clean this cover. Stay tuned. All right, we got our handy dandy staple removal tools. We'll get a piece of tape here in a second. But yeah, I did this rip on the back. It actually snagged a little bit on the tape. I should always remove the tape from the bag and board. I don't, and I laid the book on top of the tape. Again, I've done it several books. I will learn my lesson one of these days. And I didn't remove any paper because of the tape, thank goodness, but I did create a tear. So, but anyway, we can fix that. We're already doing a few seals anyway, so. All right, there's our centerfold. And again, you can just learn so much about the process. You can see, you know, how staples do not remove paper. They just push them off to the side. All right, got it pulled up. We'll hold the staple down as we pull it up the rest of the way. All right, so I got the staples pulled pretty much straight up. Move this out of the way. I see Jack sneaking behind me. And top, bottom, sparkle. We'll leave that there for a minute. I can slide these out. I do notice one of these legs are taller than the other, so the bottom one's taller, so make sure we don't accidentally flip that around. And there's Jack. Alright, I'll move this out of the way. Thank you, Jack. And there we go. And you need to play that marker, don't you? Okay. This book wasn't that expensive. I don't remember what I paid for it, but we don't want Jack messing anything up. So we're going to put that in a bag and board. And stay tuned. Whenever we come back, we will start washing this book. And you can see where the crease is in the book, and the staples are off a little bit. Man, it seems like so many, all the books we get have those staples just off to the left a little bit. Anyway, all right. We'll be right back.